What up with it? What up with it? What's up, breadwinners? I'm waiting on my co-host GoYungDJ to come on. It was DJ's idea to come on tonight. He's gonna let you guys know about some fire picks and talk about a lot that's going on in sports right now that we've been missing out on. I know you guys ain't expecting us on this late on this Wednesday night, but we here, and we waiting on y'all. Actually, I'm waiting on all y'all. But yeah, man, I'm happy about them Lakers, man. Uh, I think it's a good move, man. I think the Lakers will make some power moves without the Bus family having the majority of ownership. It'll cost Mark Walters $10 billion. S gang, what up, homie? What's the deal, man? What's up with you? I see three of y'all up in here. I don't know what's going on with my lighting, man. My lighting has been bad, man. I don't know what it is. I done tried everything. Post the link, all right. Wonder where my partner Buck Wild been, man. I ain't seen Buck Wild in a while. I seen him on somebody else's channel though. Big TY, what up with it? Baseball still kind of rough, man. It's only a couple teams doing what they supposed to do. Everybody else is too much parity right now, man. Too much parity, man. It's hot, boy. It's hot where I'm at. Trying to figure out what would be a good spot for me to stream from tomorrow. I gotta be precise and on time tomorrow. I got people to see tomorrow. But what's up with it, y'all? Y'all ain't got no questions. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. DJ, you want to talk sports, man? Come on, man. I could have went to bed on me for real. But since you asked, I'm like, all right, I'll talk sports with the homie. Let him do his thing, give out them hot picks, get people to come to Discord, get the Discord cracking. 10 billion, heck yeah, 10 billion. That fool got paper on, man. Them dudes is doing their thing. ZG, what up with it? No Nikki Lee tonight? Nikki Lee, where you at? Nikki Lee, where you at? AR fan, where you at? Buck Wild, what's up with you, JoJo? Where you at? Oh man. All right. Yeah, because I'm ready to go get in bed. I'm for real. Are the Pacers done tomorrow? That's a good question. I kind of think they are, but you can't really count the Pacers out. Game 7, they out. Count them out game 7. I don't know about game 6, but I like OKC tomorrow. Anytime you acting like Burden with a strained calf, like we don't make excuses when the finals get here. You know what I mean? So I'm that alone lets me know they don't have
Yo, can you hear me?
confidence. Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
No.
RJ88, what up with it?
There it go. There it go. Hold on.
What you got? Some new equalizers and shit?
No, I got like a new little setup.
We on. We gonna have to call a football game this year, man.
Oh, we definitely gonna have to do that.
On live. So what you got going on, man? You said it's a lot going on in sports. Let's get cracking.
My bad. I'm hearing everything.
Hmm.
Oh shit, that's what it was. All right, am I good now?
Yeah, you've been good.
All right. Now I kept hearing everything double. Like I'm like, damn, what the hell is that?
Hmm.
But but yeah, man, it's a lot going on, in sports. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I heard you say you feel good about that Lakers sale. Man,
Yeah,
you really feel like that's gonna benefit the team though?
I do. I do. Now, I don't know a lot about Mark Walters. I don't know his history, his past, how he got rich, how long he been in the sports, and none of that. But look what he did with the Dodgers.
Mhm.
Dodgers was always a kind of a tight franchise and didn't really like black players. And this dude goes and gets Magic Johnson, Mookie Betts. You got the. I mean, I don't know if they're brothers, but the Hernandez, and got players on the squad, and they won a championship, and they contenders, and they keep getting good players. They wallet is open, and I just think they focus on trying to win more than what the Lakers have been showing me. Seemed like to me, this ain't no fact, but it seemed like to me, LeBron was running the Lakers for the most part. Um, Seemed like he had a lot to, outshine the coach, had a big influence on Jeannie Buss, and even the general manager seemed to kind of kiss up and consult with LeBron, and it didn't really help us. And so I'm happy to see what moves we're gonna make, and I know we're gonna be contenders more than what we already are.
Yeah, but Bron been kind of running every organization he been with. You know what I'm saying? From the Cavs to the Heat. You know what I mean? He been involved in a whole lot of it. So the thing I'm glad about, we know this owner, like he don't got a problem spending no money. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is he part of a bigger conglomerate that they own and foresee a lot of insurance companies and different things like that. He owner of a couple of hedge funds and stuff. So like they got that money to spend. You know what I'm saying? Money is not going to be a problem. So my thing is just that, do he care about the team? You know what I mean? Is he going to keep it LA? Is he gonna keep it the culture? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna? We got a different program. Like, even from the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers is die hard. Just it's a die hard team. The fans, they don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're not winning games, if you're not winning championships, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. The fans get hard on you. So we've seen him turn around the Dodgers. So I'm just hoping that he brings maybe some new life, some new energy, to the Lakers and paying Tim. Well, a lot of people don't know too. He already owned 20% of the team before this
Right,
purchase.
he's minority owner.
Yeah, now he purchasing a majority of the
Right,
team. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So now he got to say so. And Jeannie Buss is still staying the governor.
minority.
Yeah, well, they still gonna have a little piece of the team, and she's still gonna be the governor, which I'm guessing meaning that she's still gonna run a day-to-day operations of the team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually hoping that she bring Magic back in the fold, because Magic is a partner, of this guy's. You know what I mean? So if she bring Magic back in for the star power, you know what I'm saying, that he might get, like he did with LeBron, get some more stars over there, in that purple and gold.
Well, that's my whole thing is I think Mark Walters will immediately give Magic a nice piece of the team. And Magic will probably invest in the Lakers a little bit of what he could, like he did with the Dodgers. Um, Magic loves basketball and he loves the Lakers, so I know he's going to really, really want to be part of this. Um, I like what you said about the culture, about not changing the culture. Now, here's the thing. This is what I like about it. LA is a traditional, um, historical white franchise. This dude came to the Dodgers and he kept the culture and changed the culture at the same time. So it was like perfect. And I think he does that with the Lakers. I don't think he messes, I don't think he meddles around too much to mess things up. I think he does what you and I want him to do, and that's to go get some players that's going to win a championship. Um, I think I would have really liked for Jeannie Buss just to completely got out the way and the general manager because they cater to LeBron. As long as we have LeBron, there's going to be a lot of players that don't want to come to the Lakers.
You got to do that to your star player though, just like they cater to Kobe. Just like
I
they.
understand, but at what point do you say, okay, LeBron, you did enough for us?
Now that he got Luka, that's when you say that. Now that Luka's there, LeBron could be. He could really be the third option on the team if we had another a dominating second option. But Luka now is the number one option. He passing that over. He was trying to pass that over to AD, but AD didn't have the, you know what I mean, the kind of leadership that he should have had. If he has that leadership, it's AD's team. AD would still be a Laker.
It was supposed to be AD's team. He was the future.
And LeBron was gifting it to him on a basket. You know what I mean? Like here. And he just was like, okay, eventually I'll take it. But it's like, nah, here go the team, homie. Like the offense should have been ran through AD. 90% of the plays should have been ran through AD. But the type that he is, like you got to get a fire up under this dude for him to actually start caring about the game. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, he plastic. He get hurt all the time.
Sleepy, Angeles Vista, Michelle, Compton Girl, Big Lee. What up with it?
Dude. But yeah, but I'm excited for this, man, and I would like to see where it goes and how this owner, operates. Because ownership, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can have a bad owner. Like look at the Clippers when they had Sterling and all that. Look how they still ain't shit, but look how they turn it around when they get a new owner. You know what I'm saying? If you got an owner that knows how to win, that actually cares about basketball, you know what I'm saying? Look at Mark Cuban. You know what I mean? Like, look at some of these owners that you could tell like really care versus the ones that really don't. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all about the culture of the team and where the owner's mind is at. You know what I'm saying?
I think more owners need to become more in tune with their fans. Know what your fans want, know what your fans like, try to make your fans happy. That'll help your team, especially during home games. And sometimes, like me or you or whoever, you have tunnel vision. You know what you want, you know what type of team you want, but it's good to listen to your fans and some of your other front office people who know the sport. I was gonna say basketball, but we talking about any sport, and that's what made the Dodgers so good, man. When this dude bought the Dodgers, he assembled a team, and they have not stopped going out to get players yet, man. They damn near every week the Dodgers get a new player because of all our injuries, and we go look for the next best guy to come on over to the squad. And we giving away minor league players. Like, here, y'all can have these dudes. We don't want them. We don't need them. We trying to win now and the next 10 years. And that's what the Dodgers are doing.
For real. And it's been working so far, since he's been the owner. He got 2 championships already. You know what I mean? So he got it in him, He got the winning attitude in him, So hopefully, like I said, you do the same with the Lakers. Like I said, I would suggest the first thing you do is bring Magic and give him whatever he wants. Because his problem, he was with the team last time, is he didn't have enough power. He wanted Luke Walton fired, and they didn't fire him. You know what I'm saying? So that was a problem for him. So give him VP of the team or president of the team or GM. Like give him whatever position he wants. You know what I mean? 'Cause He know how to win. He know how to put teams together.
Heck
He
yeah.
don't want that LeBron there. So I think we got action, but a lot of people talking about Giannis coming to LA. Now, I don't see that happening. I don't see them allowing that to happen. The league would be in some serious trouble. Luca, LeBron, and Giannis, I can't even imagine it.
Man,
But
right. Sleepy says AD was originally a defensive and rebounding type first. I never seen him as a guy to lead the team in scoring at the NBA level. I totally disagree. He's always been a good defensive player, but AD was tall and could alley oop like a mug. Plus, he could shoot. He could shoot the mid range before he started shooting these threes. But if you remember when he went to New Orleans Pelicans, he scored. Matter of fact, his whole career, he's averaged over 20 points a game his entire career, but his rookie year. Now, if you remember, Chris Paul was dishing in the ball. He played above the rim. And that's what I believe DJ means by we should have been going through AD most of the time on off. He should have been a man touching the ball like when Kobe and Shaq was together. You're giving Shaq the ball, but of course you're gonna let Kobe do his thing. And that's what we need. That's what we needed when AD was a Laker. But it just wouldn't happen. And some days when it did, when they would feed AD the ball, the Lakers was unstoppable. But then he might score about 26 in the first half, and then they don't give him the ball in the second.
yeah,
But he plays both ends of the floor. That's what I liked about AD.
he does, and that's why he got a big contract. You know what I mean? Because he was a scorer. He was scoring too. Like I think his career, he's averaged over 25. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he
he had
usually in the
30
mid
and
20s. He usually mid
yeah,
20s.
he had 30 and 10, 12, rebound type of dude. You
20
know what
and
I'm saying? Type of
12,
player.
20.
Yeah, 20 and 12, something like that. But I mean, shit, we done seen games where AD had 15 rebounds, 20
Yeah,
rebounds, and stuff
yeah,
like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm not saying he a rebounder for sure, but he a scorer too. And if he get in
He
that paint,
shot
yeah,
blocking.
blocking too, yeah, defense. You know what I mean? He have a lot of tools to his game. He not a one player. He not a one trick pony. You know what I'm saying? But we just needed more from him. We need that domination from him. You know what I'm saying? Because you will see it in games, and then the next game you'd be like, this dude got 12 points. Like, what the fuck? What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, we need that more because you got a 40-year-old LeBron. You can't depend on him every game.
I think AD wasn't really motivated when they didn't give him the ball. When he didn't get his touches, I don't think he really cared too much. Because
But he,
someday, like when he's having a good game, he runs the floor. But if they're not giving him the ball, he kind of lackadaisical on getting down court.
yeah, he's
Seattle
also
Free said Mets and Yankees been losing all week. I haven't noticed the Mets, but the Yankees lost 6 straight. The Yankees went 3.5 games without scoring a run. Aaron Judge, I believe, has the highest batting average in the American League, and he hasn't been doing jack.
that's crazy. You said they went 3 games without scoring a run.
3.5, yeah. Big Lee said, DJ, I think if Giannis was to go to the Lakers, LeBron would be gone already.
People keep forgetting that LeBron has a no trade clause in his contract, so he can't be traded unless he agree with it. Secondly, don't ever forget that Bronny is on that team. You think LeBron gonna lead that team with Bronny on there? He gonna leave his son after he did all that to get his son there? He gonna bounce to another team and let his son be over there? You know what I mean? In a dugout?
How
Nah,
many
that's
years he got left?
didn't he just sign an extension? Yeah, this season, the last offseason, he signed an extension. I want to say he got like 2 years left or something like that after this. I think it was like a 3-year deal. So last year, this year, and next year, I believe.
Seattle Fleece says over for the Lakers. Are you smoking?
It's over. Yeah, are you smoking dope? Do y'all like this is another thing y'all forget. Yeah, we was out of the playoffs, but y'all forget that we was the third in the West. We had stretches where we was number one, number two. Well, not number one, but we got up to like number two in the West. You know what I mean? Like, so with a first time coach, this dude ain't never coached in the NBA before, and we finished in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Over.
Well, this how I look at it. Like, yeah, we know the owner sold the team, but guess what? The owner still has minority ownership of the team. That's the buses. And keep in mind, this is what this conversation is about. It's about the Lakers moving forward. New ownership, open wallet. We're going to find ways to bring some championship caliber players to the Lakers. So it's not over. It's a new generation. It's a new era. It's a new Laker era right now.
Hey, and they didn't sell the owner didn't sell the team for cheap. I'll tell you that. It wasn't.
What other team gonna get $10 billion?
Exactly. The team wasn't on sale. It was for sale, but not on sale.
Right.
I could see it. They sold it low.
And that was just a majority portion.
He said, wish the Lakers would trade LeBron and his son back to Cleveland for Mobley. Of all the people in the world, for Evan Mobley, are you smoking dope? Like, what are you watching? There's no way you're watching this on a color TV and say that you would choose Evan Mobley over LeBron. There's no way in the world.
Shit, LeBron probably averaged more points than Mobley did.
Hell yeah, he averaged more points than Mobley. Like, Mobley? Like, come on, dog. At best, Mobley's a good, even on that team, even on Cleveland, he's a third, fourth option at best. Come on, dog. I don't know what y'all be talking about sometimes, man. Like, for LeBron, the person that leads the league all time in points.
He said defensive player of the year.
Okay, but who? He won defensive player of the year? But still, like, come on. Like, Rudy Gobert won defensive player of the year. Obviously, that's not an award. It's like, you know what I mean? Rudy Gobert, nigga's trash. Like, if we being for real, like, he's not really like that. Like, come on, man. That's an award that they just give out just to give it out.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah.
I'm glad the Lakers finally doing something different. Shit.
Something. I mean, like, don't forget, we just got Luke. Luke only played half a season as a Laker. You know what I mean? And he wasn't even in shape for real. So imagine him working in the offseason with LeBron, getting in shape, getting in gear for this season. You know what I mean? This dude might come back with a 6-pack. You know what I mean? Instead of that keg he had. You know what I'm saying? He might be even way more lethal. And then you add some more pieces. I've been saying for years and years and years, all we need is a shooter. If we just get a spot up shooter that's just lethal, that you just cannot leave wide open, it's over. And all he got to do is stand there in one spot, and that's it, and get him the ball. LeBron drives to the rim. They're going to try to, they're going to focus on LeBron. Kick it out to whoever, we can get that's a real deal shooter. It's over. It's over.
Man, Carrera, you remember I was saying that Ohtani, that was a good business move to get Ohtani. So not only is it good for business, ratings, all that stuff, but championships. So if this group remains with the same train of thought they had with the Dodgers, with the Lakers, I'm telling you, we're about to get a couple championships. In the next 5 years, we probably get 2 championships. And that's what I was saying, what players we got. But I know we're going to get some good players. Just like Laker fans are somewhat excited about this move, there's going to be players in the league that's going to be excited too. Like, hell yeah, I go to the Lakers, man. They got the Dodgers, and Man, the Lakers, hell yeah, I'll go to the Lakers. But my thing personally is I don't know that players want to play with LeBron.
I don't think that's too much of a problem nowadays.
I do.
Especially
I do. Why we don't get nobody? Because of the contract, the money?
no, it's always been a thing with LA because LA it's more pressure on everybody. Like
Yes, it
I
is.
remember,
Lakers.
I remember Gilbert Arenas said that he was gonna go to the Lakers and he felt like he wasn't gonna be able to live up to how Kobe was playing and what he was doing and his work ethic and all. You know what I mean? So ended up going to like Orlando. You know what I mean? But yeah, you always got that. You in the shadows of LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Kareem, Magic. Like them is big shoes to fill. So yeah, it's always some dudes out there. It's like they're a little hesitant. But I mean, what are your alternatives? You
Too
do have
bad
to
we can't
go
get.
to.
Too bad we can't get your boy Shea, man. With,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
over.
I already like Shea, right? You know I liked him. I know you.
Yeah, I've been on him too.
But what made me love this dude about 3 weeks ago, I seen him do an interview, and I seen an old interview he done. That fool respects the hell out of Kobe and says that's who he wants. He patterns his game out. And I never seen no moves of him that look like Kobe until I heard him say that. And then I'm looking at his fall away.
If you look at
Man,
step back, if you look at the fadeaway,
man.
and look where he shoots it from. He getting to the paint. He's
Yeah.
shooting 5-foot fadeaways like that, and they're dropping. You know what I mean?
And that boy did you see last game? This might have been third, maybe fourth quarter. He was going he got a rebound and he was going the whole length of the court. And somebody, Halliburton or McConnell, was guarding him tight. And that fool just went around the back and didn't miss a beat and went and laid it up against the whole team.
Nah, yeah, I didn't see it. I haven't been.
Man, that's hard. I'm like, that boy is bad. How he do that? That was hard.
I used to call him fundamentals. Like he one of them players that he just fundamentally he just there. His footwork is crazy. You know what I mean? And he don't have to shoot 100 threes. He just take you to the rack. He getting easy layups, getting easy fadeaway jumpers. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to do a whole bunch of tricks. You know what I mean? He just try to get that separation. And people give him a hard time about the foul stuff, saying he a foul baiter. If you're going to jump off the first pump fake, why would I not jump into you and get a foul and get 2 free throws? Like, why not? Like, that's the craziest thing like I ever heard.
Well, let me say this about that. Shea is a thin dude. He's not no big dude or no strong dude.
He can't play no bully ball.
And when he does that, those be some hard ass fouls sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
He don't cry and go out and I'm hurt, I can't play next game. So to me, that's the professionalism that he displays. Like, nigga, I'm willing to risk. I ain't just trying to get no cheap foul, nigga. I'm taking hard fouls to get to the line and score, help my team win and all that. And I love his post-game interviews because it don't be about him. It always be about his team.
Always.
So I like that dude even more now. And y'all probably remember, I can't stand Anthony Edwards no more. I loved him last year. I hate him now.
Why though?
Because he started acting like he was tough when they beat the Lakers.
He was popping it. He was popping it. That was the highlight of his career right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he ain't done nothing since.
But I mean, yeah, because he was real cocky with that. But it's like you don't know where you're gonna end up next year, as far as the team. What if your team don't make it to the Western Conference Finals the next year? You know what I'm saying? What if you don't get another? Like this was your shot
Right.
and y'all got smacked just like last year. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like you might not get the opportunity again. They're gonna break that team up.
And that's my point. I loved him last year, and they choked. But I'm like, he young, he hungry, he gonna come back, and he came back, and unfortunately, he beat us. But like you said, he got arrogant. But this is what I thought you was gonna say. I told my homeboy, I said, man, if you did that, I wouldn't have a problem with it. If I did that, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But because he did that against our team, our city, that's
Yeah,
why I got a problem with it.
it's personal now.
Yeah.
It's
But
personal.
I don't know, man. I love sports, man. It
Yeah.
haven't been a whole lot to really brag about or really enjoy this year so far, which I think baseball postseason is going to be real good. I think this upcoming football season is going to have a lot of ratings. And shit, with this Laker thing and all these basketball moves that's about to happen, I think that the second half of this year might turn out to be good for sports.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really missing football. But
It's almost
yeah, it's almost here again. So like, in these last couple months, man, I just been off of it. I ain't really been able to make no plays. I really ain't been betting, ever since, I moved and I started this little school, going to school. So I've just been kind of, watching from afar, but I haven't been, 100% been able to dive in. But real soon, I'm gonna be back as active as I was, before. But even if like a lot of y'all know how I was last year in the playoffs, man, I was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I was getting the Discord paid. You know what I mean? And y'all know how I was coming with that WNBA. You know what I'm saying? We was eating good off the WNBA too. So just a couple more weeks, and I'm gonna get back at it. But I do like this series, man. I can't lie. I like this series of the Pacers and the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? They battling, they going at it, and it's been real trendy. You know what I mean? Like I've been noticing like Shea's averaging 30 plus for the whole series, and then Halliburton he not averaging a lot of points in this series. So like I've been like kind of telling people like you take Shea for the 30 and then you take Halliburton's under. That's a good little parlay right there. Especially last game it was like 17 and a half, and I was gonna post it and I didn't, and it ended up it hit. You know what I'm saying? But I think
you
it's a
know
great.
that's one of them bets. If you watch that game, you could have started pounding his under
Yep.
because
Yep.
he didn't show me that he even wanted to score.
No.
But one thing I noticed about him early in the season. Of course, we used to watch him last year, but what
Yeah.
I noticed about him early this season, when he concentrates on his defense, he's not gonna really give you that good offense.
No. Yeah.
You know, he don't he's a player not like many others. Where he's either gonna give you a bunch of offense or he's gonna give you a bunch of defense. He's not gonna play both ends of the floor all game, every game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the crazy part.
I was a Lamar Odom critic, to be honest with you.
Man, I was a Lamar Odom fan, man. And I felt like he was hooping when he was on the Lakers, man. He was the best six man for like 2-3 years.
Six man, yes, but
Yeah.
as a starter, no, I didn't like
No.
Lamar, man. And then see, y'all didn't know me then, but I got a homeboy, a rapper, rap god, Daddy Cool with Pimp Clinic with Above the Law. We used to go back and forth because he was a major Lamar Odom fan, and I didn't like Lamar Odom. And he would talk about how he's the great, like Scottie Pippen and all this sort of stuff, and Magic Johnson. He's like Magic. And I used to say, man, look at that dude, man. That dude zones out. He be in space. And he said, Kev, I don't know what you're looking at, man. You crazy, man. You just hating on Lamar. And then Phil Jackson one day, when he was on the Lakers, Phil Jackson said, well, Lamar goes in and out. I said, I told you, motherfucker, I told you. And then Lamar, a while later, Lamar came out and said, he used to be high off sugar. He used to eat a lot of candy.
Yeah.
And I told Rap God and everybody, that was part of my forum. I'm like, man, I kept telling y'all, man, that motherfucker was zoning out. He'd just be out there spaced out. He would do stupid stuff, and some people didn't notice the stupid things that he would do. And then Phil Jackson spoke on that. And Lamar said, yeah, I make some dumb fouls sometimes. Because what he'd do, he'll be by the basket and he'll just throw the ball out of bounds. The average person don't even notice. Then after he throws the ball out of bounds, he fouls you. And it's like, damn, nigga, you make one mistake after another mistake. Just straight stupid mistakes. But he blamed it on the candy and having a sugar high.
Man, fuck candy. He was on drugs.
Oh, he was on high.
Yeah, he wasn't high. He tried to blame it on the sugar and the candy. Nah, nigga, you was on drugs.
Well, cocaine is candy.
Yeah, it is nose candy.
That might have been his code word.
Didn't Keith Claus say he got into it with him or something?
Who?
Claus.
Yeah, he did. I don't remember what it was about.
Yeah, I forgot what it was about too. I just, barely remembered that. But man, what you think about them? Now, go ahead.
Our women been garbage, homie.
Man.
And now old girl's hurt. Asian.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, every time they lose, I'll be like, they win next game. They lose again. They win next game. They lose by double digits.
It's not what it used to be. So I was gonna ask you about what you feel about the NBA blowing some of these teams up, right? But it's the same thing with the WNBA too, because they traded Kelsey Plum. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you need her on that team. You know what I mean? You see now how valuable she was on that team. It wasn't just all Asia. You know what I'm saying? Asia was the number one. She dominant. But when you got two that can go back to back like that, Asia can give you 30. Kelsey can give you 25. You know what I mean? And you got other pieces like they were smoking everybody. But now you just ship Kelsey off. You know what I mean? And it's like, now what you think? Like that's the thing in these leagues now. You don't have as many dynasties. You don't have the powerhouses that stay on top for too long because they just break the team. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like Memphis right now. Memphis just traded Desmond Bain to Orlando for KCP in like what was it, like four picks or something like that. And it's like, why though? Like for KCP, Desmond Bain for KCP, man, KCP might give you 9 points. And that's a good night, 9 to 12 points. And you trading for Desmond Bain, who can give you 25 easily? Like, and then them 4 picks that you're going to get from out of the draft, like, you don't know what that is. You don't know what that turns into. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think that's even worth it, Then you got KD trying to jump ship again. Man, KD gonna have so many jerseys that it's gonna be crazy. Like this dude gonna be able to fill up a whole wall with jerseys. Like he go to a team for 2 years and be like, man, it's cool, I'm out. Like, damn, like, man, he don't know no loyalty.
The Knicks said, nope, he won't be playing here. He wants to go to San Antonio now.
And how easy is that? You're gonna play with Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox, and they still gonna lose. Like they ain't gonna win no championship with that team. They gonna win some games, but they ain't gonna win no championship like that. But it's like that's still, that's an easy route. You know what I mean? Oh, you're gonna go with the tallest dude. You know what I mean? And it's like, how many times? Like, and then what? He gonna play there a year or two. That ain't gonna work out for him, and then he gonna go somewhere else. Like, dude done played with everybody. Like, he done formed 2 different Avengers teams, and for nothing. You know what I mean? Like not even
everybody swore New Brooklyn was gonna win it, or New Jersey.
Them dudes play like 13 games together.
Yeah.
Harden, KD, and Kyrie.
Yep.
And that shit was a waste of time, man. Played 13 games together. Like that didn't make no sense, man. But that's like how his career is. He got it, he got 2 rings or whatever. But it's like it's still not gonna, add up the same as, somebody else's. Nah, he a Hall of Famer, but goddamn, man, he's ruining a legacy just jumping around from team to team. And then y'all couldn't get it done over there, like Booker, like what the Suns gonna do, like?
I don't know. I don't never like the Suns, no matter how many players.
They just so bad though. Like they supposed to be so good, but always end up so bad. Like not even close. You know what I mean? Just terribly bad. Like it's crazy.
But yeah, I don't never fall for this Suns shit.
Never. That shit would look good on paper a lot of times too. Like, oh man, Devin Booker. You got Booker, you got KD. You know what I mean? Then they get rid of Ayton.
Now, when you say on paper, yeah, they got me a few times betting, looking at them like, okay, yeah, Suns should win this, but it didn't take me long to figure out, man, that wasn't good.
You got a lot of teams that's good on paper. Like I said, they'll win you a couple games. But is they gonna win a championship? Like, are they even gonna get to the playoffs? Like that Suns team didn't even get to the playoffs this season. Like, come on, dog. Suns be hiring some of the worst coaches too, boy. They had Monty over there just collecting checks for so long. I was like, man, when y'all gonna get rid of this dude? This dude he don't win nothing. Like then he go get a job in Detroit. Like how? How do you even hire this dude, man? Like
you like the Liberty or Minnesota in the WNBA?
Man, I haven't even been watching. But the Liberty are the truth, The Liberty are. I would take the Liberty.
Like 10-1.
Yeah.
As long as they keep Caitlin Clark out, I ain't tripping.
So how you feel about that? About that scuffle they had the other day?
Oh, that was new?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was new. I watched the video. Hey, that was good.
You thought it was old?
Yeah, I thought that was last year. Remember last year they were doing it like that and they did all that complaining.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like this was a.
No, this was good, but I thought that was last year.
Nah, this was a scuffle for real. This
that was good. Oh, girl, man, that was good. I seen it.
Yeah, just like I've been saying, this is what the league needs, man. They need that drama. They need some action. They need some scraps. And that's what people want to see. Because if it's just pick and rolls all night, you know what I mean? It's like, man, it's cool, but you know what I mean? Like, nah, you need some.
Damn, I sent you that video. I sent it to you. I didn't even know that was new.
Man, this just happened like 2 days ago.
Damn.
Or yesterday. Yeah, not today, but yesterday.
She stayed down, though. She just
frustrated. She stayed down shitty, too. You know what I mean?
She stayed down. But she's frustrated. They be giving her a hard time. Yeah. But she wants to be accepted.
Yeah, she want to be accepted. She was popping big shit. She was talking her shit, you know what I mean? She didn't back down.
Yeah. Nah, she didn't back down. And them girls got rough with her ass.
They got rough. Yeah, that's what we want to see, man. That's what we want to see.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
I do too. I like it like that, especially if they don't call them technicals and stuff.
Exactly. This is the crazy part, though. You know that they didn't even eject nobody from the game?
Yeah. I didn't know, but I figured they didn't because I didn't see nothing. I didn't see no text or nothing.
That's crazy. They got text on that
second. Oh, they did?
But but nobody got ejected. Like, damn, they was damn near, you know what I'm saying? Like, scrap.
Man, that was WWE.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was good. I can't. When do they play each other again? I gotta see that.
Them two teams, shit, I don't even know.
But I thought you wanted to talk about one of the things. I thought you wanted to talk about
What?
Dodgers and Padres been going at it.
Yeah,
They,
I ain't the biggest baseball,
man,
so
dude's been getting hit with 90, 95, 99 mile an hour fastballs. And they've been getting hit
man,
high up too.
and they ain't been scrapping.
Nah, they ain't scrapped, but they got some people got ejected. The coach, Dave Roberts, got ejected.
Hold on,
They talking mess though. They dissing each other, but nah, they kept it, I guess you could say, professional.
man, sound like they studio gangsters. They 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 not scrapping in person, but they talking bad about each other.
Yeah, they talking bad about each other. Dude today
Oh,
apologized. He like, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
you
But
think he
Dave
did
Roberts,
that?
none of the Dodgers came out the dugout today because yesterday he got ejected. You know, when you get ejected, you get fined and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
today, nobody moved.
But they got into it again today.
Yep. Shit, every
Wow.
day they've been getting into it. But
I
yesterday
mean,
was
I noticed that's a rivalry, but I didn't know
yeah,
they like that. So, and I heard they hit Otani like they didn't. So they don't rush the mound no more in baseball.
yeah, but they haven't. But they do, yeah. Otani
Nah,
came back to pitch too quick. We'll see how he looks closer to the playoff. They hit
from
Otani too. When they hit Otani, I thought the Dodgers was gonna go crazy.
that's what I'm saying. If from what I remember, if you hit a batter, it's automatic. It's on site. Like
Yeah,
you rush the mound like. And then you're gonna hit the top player, you're gonna hit the top guy. Man, it should have been a wrap right there. They should have rushed him.
yeah, Ty, because you know why? Because everybody's so caught up on the Dodgers run line. And that fool Dave Roberts, he don't care about no run line. He gonna bring in the worst pitcher in the ninth inning every time.
Man, like he's trying to lose the game.
But yeah, ETG North, you're right. A lot of hitters are hugging the plate this year. Um, and a lot of pitchers ain't going for it. Pitchers are still gonna throw that inside pitch. But for some reason, I think it's because all these new pitches they got. These pitchers ain't gripping the ball right, or they not throwing the ball right. Because a lot of balls are getting away and going high up toward the head and neck area and to the back. Um, but yeah, players up on that plate, man. It make it hard for the pitcher to throw the ball inside.
When I looked at stats for these last couple of days, it seemed like Otani and Betts ain't been getting no hits. Looked like Will Smith, and then they brought it home for him today, but it seemed like Otani and Betts been kind of off.
Hey, Stu Guys. You and me both, homie. You and me both. I just got a lot of good hitters, man. They got a lot of good players. Their defense is shady. Mookie Betts is hard. Mookie Betts is nice. Yeah, man. 8th and 9th inning. Some teams the 7th inning. Once you get to the 7th inning, it ain't even cool no more. Back in the day, we called that the setup man and then the closer. You know, all the good teams, usually your starter would go 7 innings. Then you bring in a setup man in the 8th and a closer in the 9th. Now, man, it's like bullpen by committee, man. Every night they just throw somebody different in there and hope he gets the job done. These pitchers are terrible, man. Bullpens are real terrible, man. They not holding no games down. But the Dodger pitcher that came in today, he did good for 4 innings. I was telling DJ in the text, dude was probably tired. I'm not saying he looked tired, but he already did enough. Like, what, why not bring closer in? Like, dude gave you he gave you 4 to 5 innings. They left him in there. And then Dave Roberts said, it's your game. Like, that was the craziest thing to me. They lucky they even was able to win that game. Leave him in, he loads the bases. Of course, there was an error involved in that too. But man, that was crazy. Dave Roberts left that dude in there, man. In the ninth inning, you could tell he was struggling. Yeah, first 5 innings, cool, but that's not no lock either, though. Some games like let's say the Orioles today. Orioles scored like 8 runs in the second inning and didn't score no more. What was that? To play people will use you, no P, just know who is. Want the money on? A Reds to talk to more. Oh, the Reds game. That's a tough game tomorrow. The Reds and the Twins. Paddock, I believe Paddock's pitching. The Reds are low key good, but they're not a team to bet on though. They got freedom. They got a few hitters, man. They got some hitters. They got like 3 hitters. De La Cruz, I believe, and it's another dude that can hit.
But shit, Detroit got the best record in the league right now.
Man, they got pitching, they got hitting, and that pitching is something else, dog. It's one team. I don't remember who the team is offhand, but it might be because the Giants got a good record too. But it's a team that it might be the Pirates that has good pitching, but they can't score no runs, so they're not winning. Your Tigers ain't sneaking up on nobody this year. What you mean? You saying everybody know the Tigers are the real deal now? Is that what you're saying?
That's what it sounds like. Shit, Cubs too.
The Cubs, they don't really strike out, so they hit the ball good. The Cubs ain't no money team either, man. And the Yankees that fell off so bad.
Yeah, they third. They 42-31.
Man, Detroit is nice, man. They got pitchers. One pitcher, Mize. I don't really like Mize, but Mize is he got good numbers too. But the Pirates got like 3 good pitchers. Career is still on the Suns.
He said Suns is a horrible organization. That's a fact, but it's a lot of horrible organizations too around the league.
Schoolball, I told you about Schoolball.
Yeah, he's been telling us about Schoolball for like 2 years now, boy.
Nikki Lee, there you go. I asked where you was at. Yeah, the Royals are a good team. The Royals don't get talked about. They always consider, even though it's Kansas City, they always consider them a small market team. Let me tell you what the Royals got. Royals got a couple of good pitchers, but the Royals got some good hitters, man. Some good situational hitters on that team. And they youngsters. They can keep that team around a little while. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to pull in no like Manny Machado, no Otani, no Mookie, but they're not going to get a caliber player like that. They bringing up young players, though, that's really under the radar. The catcher is good. I think it's a Garcia on that squad that's good. And he don't have no weight on him yet. When he gets some weight on him, he's going to be a hell of a player. How many plugs in De La Soul? Guardians too. Well, you know, I always speak on I've been speaking about the Guardians for years. They're a sleeper, but guess what? Guardians are through. The Guardians are letting players go now, man. The Guardians. I don't think the Guardians gonna do shit no more, man. They letting everybody go. And Boston let Devers go to the Giants. Is crazy to me. He's not gonna ball with San Francisco like he did with Boston, but he's still gonna do good. He's gonna help the Giants out. Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers. I'll let Steeler fans speak on that.
I'm not impressed. He
I
needed
thought
his one
Rodgers,
retire. He been stealing money.
man,
He over here robbing team. But yeah. Then, another trend I've been noticing in the NBA is like the Thunder. The Thunder always win the first half.
Hmm.
It's either Indiana come back and win it or come back and make it close. They haven't really been. Well, it was like one game that was a blowout.
ETG North, that's kind of funny, man. And it might be true, but it might not. Sometimes teams get over the hump. This could be the year they get over the hump. Because I'm going to tell you, don't count on them Yankees, man. The Yankees are an organization or a team that's in disarray right now. DJ just said that Aaron Rodgers, you said Aaron Rodgers was stealing money, right?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
That fool, Juan Carlos Stanton, whatever his name is, he the one been stealing money. He been stealing money for a long time, too. That fool don't do nothing. I watched him play 2 games since he been whacked. He ain't even got a hit. And then tonight, he just sitting in the dugout. Free money.
He Kirk Cousins. He like Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
That boy Kirk Cousins get a max contract every 2-3 years and don't do
I was
nothing.
just about to say, at least he gets max contracts. He know when his contract is up, all he got to do is go out there and ball. Then he could be a bum for 3 more years.
Hey, it is crazy because it's when you say ball, yeah, it's ball in regular season games. He don't do nothing in the playoffs. Nothing.
Yeah,
So how's he max contract? He still getting max contract. And guess where he gonna be next season?
Where?
On a bench, backing up Michael Penix.
Didn't they go get another quarterback?
Nah.
They didn't.
Nah,
I thought
they got Penix.
Yeah, they got Penix, but I thought they got somebody else too. I could be wrong.
Maybe,
I could be wrong.
Maybe they did, but Penix is gonna be the starter, and Cousins gonna be on the bench, making all that goddamn money, man. Making all that money is riding the bench. But I hope he stay there.
He said Cousins is solar powered.
Man, that nigga, he white powered because there ain't no black quarterback able to do that.
Y'all know who's a decent manager is in baseball? He don't really get the spotlight. That old ex-crackhead, Ron Washington. He if you watch the Angel games, he's actually a good manager. I don't think he manages the whole game. I think he just sits back and watches the game. But when it becomes a crucial part of the game, he actually manages pretty good. Yeah, the Angels ain't really got nobody but what, Hop and Trout. And Trout don't never play. He's always hurt. But the way Ron Washington switches pitchers and leave pitchers in and take pitchers out is so much better than Dave Roberts, man. He got that down pretty good. Yeah, they don't have no pitching, but he knows how to switch the pitchers around and make it work. I really like that about him. Yeah, Will Smith got the walk-off tonight for sure. He did. Cal Rollins, I believe Cal hit a home run. 3-1 today. He had a hit. I know he had a hit. I think he had a double and a single today.
So yeah,
Will Smith batting average. He leading the National League in batting average. Freddie Freeman kind of falling off right now, but
he been quiet. Huh?
Yeah, But if y'all remember last year, I was telling y'all, Betts, Otani, and Freeman, they all gonna go through slumps. But it's not gonna be all year.
Yeah.
Betts right now, his batting average is poor, but he's getting on base every game. And he playing a hell of a defense.
Shit, I don't think he got on base today.
Yeah, he got on 13 straight games. He gets on base.
Because he was 0 for 3 today, and Otani was 0 for 4.
Yeah, Betts had a walk.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah,
No, shit. That's known for a walk off too. He'll get a walk off in a quick second.
yeah. Yeah, I don't even think he been hitting no home runs. He started the season banging.
It's either one way or the other. Remember last year he started off not hitting well. Then next thing you know, he was on fire.
He's gonna be all right. He's playing a hell of a defense right now. Now,
Remember he
that dude, just a couple dudes on the Dodgers that ain't playing no D, man. Pajas is messing up. Edmund, he's messing up. Um, yeah, they not playing good defense. Seriously, Roberts was tripping on that one. Man, look, y'all know I've been talking about that dude for years. Since I've been on YouTube, I've been talking about that dude. So now, like this season, actually a lot of people are talking bad about Dave Roberts. And I'm like, finally. Finally. Yeah, like that dude makes the worst decision. My homeboy, little crazy boy, he's been on my show. We go back to kindergarten together. Me and him, we don't be texting, we don't call or none of that. But he'll hit me whether I'm watching the Dodgers or not watching the Dodgers. He'll hit me just to laugh at Dave Roberts. He be like, man, this nigga cuz, you see this fool? This fool, this is the dumbest manager. And I don't conversate with him because I say, nigga, I've been telling you that for years. You know, it's obvious if you actually watch the games. But if you just casually watch a game, you don't see how bad he is. I don't know. I watch the games on Fire Stick, man. So
Didn't he just get a new contract?
Oh,
Dave Roberts.
yeah.
It's like, man.
But he won that. They won that championship shit.
Yeah. Like that shit. That's all that matters for real.
Yeah, Pius is good with the bat. He's been a little surprised to me, but I don't like. Man, I can't stand players that can't play defense, man. Especially outfielders, because to me, outfielders is so simple. But yeah, Amazon. Everybody's buying these games, but for the most part, I still get all of them. And rarely do I not get a game. It's very rare that I don't get a game. And then sometimes I'll search through the different channels and I'll find different shit. Like if you go to Canada or the UK, sometimes they'll have those games that you can't find, but you can find them on their channel. And it's still our feed. Today I got every game today, every single game today.
See on that website, you get all of them.
Oh yeah, you sent me that link, but he kept giving me all these pop-ups and shit till I got tired of that shit.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that, but yeah, you gotta exit out them pop-ups.
Yeah.
You'll be straight.
Yeah.
Play. But yeah, people don't like that for the most part. A lot of people complain about that.
Well, what I'm trying to say is on the Fire Stick.
You gotta do that.
But you have to have You have to have somebody crack your Fire Stick, or you have to have a paid subscription. I have a paid subscription. So you got all the countries, right? So scroll down to Canada or the UK, and then you're gonna see like Major League Baseball, or it's gonna say something like that, MLB, Major League Baseball, or it's gonna have a channel like Sports Channel. You just click on that, and you're gonna find your game. Haven't seen one Detroit game. Oh, I watched Detroit. Can't wait for them to come out on the West Coast swing. Oh yeah. Well, they play. Yeah, because they're gonna play in the American League for sure. When they play some of the West teams. Detroit. When you watch Detroit, you're not gonna see no stars coming up the bench unless you're an old what's his name, Javi Baez fan.
That's why they're not getting no TV time. You know,
No,
so,
but they got some good young players. So.
yeah. But yeah, shit, we still waiting to see if Halliburton's gonna play tomorrow. Got that calf strain, but if he don't play, I want to say their chances is real slim. But if he plays,
Javier Baez. Oh, Riley Green's a good hitter. He looks like a real big dude, but he's only 6'2". But Riley Green's a pretty good hitter. But again, they're not stars, though. Some people might like Torres. Torkelson sometime. He's pretty good. Sweeney. That's about it, though. They got some pitching. I think the only real star is Scubo, and I can't consider him a star because a lot of people follow baseball don't even really know who this dude is. And if they know who he is, they're not watching him pitch. They looking at stats or the betting sheets. They're not watching the games and really watching pitch. Man, that dude got movement on his pitches. Yeah, Kerry Carpenter's cool, but I wouldn't consider none of them stars. Like none of them come up and I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga's hard. Riley Green, I'm pretty comfortable with when he come to play. Baez, it's like he seemed like an old OG, like he's like not really that guy. He bats lower in the batting order, I believe now. But he'll still put in some work though. Skeens is a star. Went to the Tiger series at Dodger Stadium, first series of the season. Last time the Yankees won 3 games without scoring 1 run was like 1942. He's crazy with this team, but a lot of people don't realize that's what happens when you have these power teams. It's gonna happen to power teams. You know, they rely on the home run too much. And the Dodgers kind of got in that mode too. But fortunately for the Dodgers, they got dudes, Will Smith, Mookie Betts, Freeman, Tony, Hernandez, the other Hernandez, Paez. I say Will Smith. Them dudes will get you hits. So that's kind of what saves the Dodgers. Because they don't just wait on the home run, but we be needing that home run. The Dodgers, DJ said something a minute ago about OKC usually starts off winning the first half, right? The Dodgers are the opposite. The Dodgers usually be losing first. I'd be like, damn, here we go again. Dodgers down 2-0. Dodgers down 3-0. Dodgers down 4-0. You walk away for a little while and come back, and the Dodgers be up.
You know what that?
Hitting.
You know what that means?
What?
Dave Roberts is a genius.
Shit. Coffee cake loving bitch.
Who's that? That's 702.
I don't know who it is.
Look like 702 picture.
OKC -6 in Indiana. It was funny because Indiana was winning that whole second half, and it was no way OKC was going to cover. And at the very, very end, Indiana couldn't make a shot. OKC won by 7 and covered the spread.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Well, 11 has been the biggest win margin so far. Like, the game's been close. Like, 11 is, you know what I mean? It's the big. That's the only double digit. The rest of them was 9 points, 6 points, 1 point, 4 points.
Hey, well, go ahead and tell them how to get to Discord, man. We've been on over an hour.
Man, yeah, but look, shit. I posted from my phone, but I ain't been on there lately because
oh yeah,
all that I've been having going on. But it's still there, and you know, we're gonna be back active real soon. Nigga, it's been so long I forgot how to do it. Shit. Oh, there we go.
Halliburton got to put up at least 15. No.
He got to put up 25.
Yeah, you better edit that. You got that way wrong. Anytime he scores under 20, they are not going to win. He needs 25 or more. You know what I mean?
And the crazy part is he ain't been hitting 25. Like, but he might not even play tomorrow. You know what I mean? He got that injury. I think he gonna try to force it. If he plays, they win. If he don't play, it might be over.
States with no pro teams: South Dakota, North Dakota,
New Mexico,
South Carolina, North Carolina. Well, no pro what team though? What sport?
Idaho.
Idaho.
New Mexico.
That's a good one. All right, Michelle, take it easy. I'd have to look at a map. I don't even know my 50 states. Nebraska, that's a good one.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska's a state. Hawaii. It's not a state, but
None, no pro teams, nothing.
Idaho, Montana,
Wyoming. Shit, we done named about 8.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going, y'all. Y'all have a good one. The Discord app is in the chat and on the screen. And y'all could go there and check it out and get you some hot picks. Give DJ a little while for him to get back cracking. And I'm going to be honest, I probably won't tap in until football season.
Yeah, football season, we're going to get cracking. We're going to turn it up football season, man. We're going to turn everything good. That's money season for real.
Hey, thanks for checking in. Y'all I know this was random, but DJ want to get back cracking, so he hit me up, asked me to go on. Of course, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, hopefully we can get more active back on this.
Southside, you stayed in here for the whole hour and 15 minutes, homie. Good looking out. Appreciate it.
We need this show. You know what I mean? Shit, it help. It's good.
All right, y'all later.
All right. Salute.